Hey, hi. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Angel, and I'm thinking about feedback today. I think it's super important to trust your own intuition, not to listen too much to what anybody else says when it comes to making the big decisions in your life. And also, though, it's really important to get feedback from people that you trust, sources that you trust. I'm thinking about how even when I look in the mirror, my brain fills in what it believes exists. And so I can get a really skewed perspective of my own body image. In fact, that has happened to me in my life. And so part of why I got into filming and photography is um, is because I'm fascinated by how a different lens gives something such a different look, such a different feel, and how much our lenses influence the end product that we get. And so our eyes are just another lens. So scary noise up above me. Sorry, I got distracted. Our eyes are just a lens, just like the camera lenses that we use or other lenses. And the image, the data is being processed through our eye and ear and other ways that we process data, and then through our brain. And there's a lot of filtering going on there. And so on the one hand, your filters are the most important to you in your life. And so I think you should always listen to yours or take those into account. And on the other hand, you can't always trust those because they have had the most practice at filling in what you think, what you believe, in order to make the storyline fit, because our brains are great at doing that. And so it's really valuable as an artist and just as a human being if you want to improve your skills as in any field, whether it's in speaking a new language or developing a new skill in the arts or your relationships, whatever the skill is that you want to improve on. It's really important that you get feedback from an outside source. I also really like to change up the way I get feedback from my own brain. So recording on film really helps me, and photographs help me. Standing on my head and changing my perspective, flipping things around in a mirror, all those things help shake my brain's perception up a little bit, and I feel like give me a clearer picture looking in different kinds of mirrors. It gives me a broader perspective with which then my brain still fills it in. And then priceless amidst all that is feedback from fellow artists, from your peers, from your other people that you're having relationships with, whatever it is that you're trying to improve. If you can get some unbiased, preferably, or if it's biased, then I mean, most of us have some sort of bias. So be sure and take with a grain of salt, as they say, whatever feedback you're getting, and take into account the filter that feedback is coming through, whether it's a person or a group of people or whatever, or strangers, whatever it is, someone who knows you and has known you a long time versus a stranger. They're going to have a different filter. But both of those, all feedback is valuable if you're able to put that filter in perspective. And in fact, I think it's one of the most valuable, if not the most valuable things that I can get as an artist, as a business person, and as a human being trying to have relationships. That feedback from outside is what then allows me to adjust my own internal feedback, if you will. It's like I started off saying, I don't think that it overrides my own internal feedback. I think ultimately my own feedback is what always helps me make my decisions, or what I make my decisions from. But being able to elicit, collect, and then process in a logical way by taking into account what kind of filters the feedback I'm getting are coming through is one of the most valuable things I think a person can do for any number of reasons, any kind of areas that you're trying to grow. Get feedback and then process it in the right way. Don't care too much about it, and don't blow it off either, even if it comes at you in a way that is unpleasant, there's always value in any kind of feedback that you're getting if you can put it in a valuable way and not process it in a damaging way. So I hope that's making a little sense. That's my 2 cents for right now. I hope that you're getting good feedback and bad feedback, and I hope that both kinds of feedback are helping you grow, helping you develop your own sense of self-worth as you recognize that you're able to grow, you're able to do better, you're able to improve according to the feedback that you're getting from yourself and others. Till next time, peace, prosperity, and positivity.